Now, a powerful new documentary filmed right here in Las Vegas is shining a light on the human side of homelessness. Director and producer Valerio Zanoli joins us alongside Nevada Homeless Alliance Executive Director Katrina Grigsby Thedford to share all about it. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Of course. Thank you so much for being here. Now, Valerio, what inspired you to create the film Homeless, and why did you feel this story needed to be told right now?
Well, besides being a film director and producer, for the past 13 years, I've been a Las Vegas resident, and I've been running an initiative called Help in Vegas. My team has housed over 2,000 low-income and homeless individuals here in Las Vegas, so making a film about homelessness felt like a natural choice. And homelessness is also an ever more urgent issue and crisis.
Yeah. And so when you look at our point in time count, which is a count that we do once per year, in January-ish of every year is mandated by HUD. From 2020 to 2023, the number of people experiencing homelessness increased by about 1,300, right?
Yeah.
And so we are just really ranking high as it relates to housing that's not affordable, wages are stagnant, people are just falling between the gaps. So this was a great time for the movie.
Right. And knowing those stats as you put it, I mean, the documentary was clearly filmed here in Vegas. Was that sort of the importance behind why it was particularly filmed here in our city?
Well, I think Las Vegas is the quintessential example of urban contrast. We have multi-billion backed luxury on the Strip and housing insecurity pretty much everywhere else in the valley.
Yes, and you know, the things that I just stated similarly about stagnant wages and housing that's not affordable is really important. I myself was homeless on the streets of Las Vegas from 2000 to 2009, and you know, and I related to a lot of things in the movie about feeling invisible and things like that. So Las Vegas, we it's so much going on. We're #1 in entertainment, right? And I think it's really important that we not only look at the guests or people coming in, let's look at our residents and see what we can do to assist our most vulnerable low-income residents.
That's right. You know, and Katrina, speaking on that, I mean, from your work within the community, what do you hope people better understand about the realities of homelessness?
For one, we're humans. People experiencing homelessness are people first. And I think it's important to keep that close to the heart. When we look at them like a stat or just this group of vagrants or this group of people, it kind of dehumanizes. So first and foremost, a lot of them are, all of them are human. A lot of them are locals. They're Nevadans, right? So there's this idea that everybody comes to Vegas to be homeless. Like a big percentage of the people who are homeless in Las Vegas are from Las Vegas. So let's put our residents first and foremost, right? Give them opportunities to become productive tax-paying members of society. And the main way to end homelessness is housing. Right.
That's right. That's right. Now, Valerio, a lot of the film challenges a lot of these common stereotypes that we see. So what misconceptions do you hope that viewers leave behind as they watch this film?
It's very simple. There is no us and them. There is only we. We are all human, and there is no such thing as a homeless person. It's just a person. We need to learn to look at people in the eye.
Yeah, that's right. Now, for people who feel moved by this film, what are some ways they can help or get involved within even their own communities right here in our city?
So there's so many nonprofits in Las Vegas, and I am the executive director of Nevada Homeless Alliance, so we have volunteer opportunities. We're always in need of in-kind items. We also, if people go to our website, there's some stat sheets about, you know, why people are homeless and what the need looks like. And we partner with all other nonprofits. So there's many nonprofits in the community that can use volunteerism. Right now it's hot, so water is a big thing, water and electrolytes, right? And come into our events where we're going right into the neighborhood or right into the encampment to serve people experiencing homelessness. You get to humanize people people better when you have a conversation with them. And so just having that engagement, you'll see these people used to work on the strip or used to be professors or, you know, have all these great things and values about themselves that we often don't see because we're blinded by looking at how they look and that they're holding a sign.
Yeah, and this could be from both of your perspectives, but why are films like this so critical to tell these types of stories?
I have been specializing in films that aim to make a difference. They all have a social message. I've been making films about Alzheimer's, about bullying, childhood cancer. I believe that cinema is not just entertainment and should ignite conversation. This movie is really a call to action. I want to shake people up and I want them to contribute to every day. I work next to case managers from Clark County Social Services, from different charities here in town. They're amazing people. They really care about all of this.
Right.
But each of us, each of the people watching us today can make a difference and should make a difference.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us this morning. To learn more about homeless or to watch the documentary, visit homelessdocumentary.com. And for information on local resources and ways to help, head to NevadaHomelessAlliance.org.